Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
Jane Fonda shoots her boss with a gun.
Lily Tomlin poisons her boss and pushes him out the window.
And Dolly Parton hogties her boss and roasts him on a fire.
We watched the 1980 American comedy 9 to 5.
So slip on your most uncomfortable movie-watching shoes.
And dust off your curliest movie-watching wig.
Because we're in a movie gang and you're the newest member. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show, and that's Friends comes before podcast and movie club. I don't remember what I'm supposed to say. One of the two.
All the things.
So I got to ask my two employed friends, how we doing?
I just realized I just got Brent's name on the screen.
Yeah.
It says Jane Ferrari, and I was like, I don't get it. And then I was like, her name's Jane Fonda. This is a car.
Yeah, I would have preferred it if it said Jane Ferrari, like he swapped the H from Honda and the F from Ferrari. That would have done it more for me, but I'll still accept it.
Pin in your balloon, both of your balloons. I never thought of that. That's a great way to look at it, is Jane Ferrari. I just... I say, remember the song, I Like Big Butts? She got a Ferrari back in her Honda, Anaconda. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we'll get to the horniness of the situation, but Jane Ferrari, she dinged the bell. Put it that way.
Do you guys like my name?
Dolly Farton.
Yeah, Kate says Dolly Farton, and it has a subtitle to the name that says Still Trish.
Still Trish, always Trish.
Always
Still
Trish.
And Nate is Dabney Nateman.
That's good.
Coleman.
Nate's a good
this?
name to fit into lots of other things.
One syllable, so you get it. So Kate is as well, right?
That's a good point, Nate.
So is Brent.
Well, Dabney Brentman doesn't sound as good as Dabney Cateman. I just there's something different going on.
What's not wrong with Dabney Brentman? It sounds kind of classy to me.
Brentman.
Yeah, it sounds pretty
fancy. It sounds like you're merman. Brentman. So how are we doing, guys? I've been sick, and we've had to reschedule this ding dang podcast like 14 times. I feel like this week.
We've rescheduled it a few times. You were house sitting a dog. Is that correct, Brent?
Well, I brought the dog into the fold.
Oh no!
For 3 nights. Yeah. So it was 3 dogs for 3 nights.
A 3-dog night?
3. We are just killing it already. Yeah, joy to the world. It was not. I've raised 2 of the most stuck-up animals in the world.
They weren't being nice. They weren't being nice to the new dog?
They were
snotty bitches.
I called them mean girls, and they were like, they weren't mean. They would play with them sometimes, but they mostly would take meals alone. They would go in other rooms, getting on top of the bed where the other dog couldn't get in. They never included him with anything. They were they were polite. They didn't try to kill him. They barked at him a lot.
Now, who is this dog? Who is this dog?
Well, Melissa overheard one of her nurses talking about going away to a concert, a Post Malone concert, but she couldn't go because she didn't have anybody to watch the dog.
I want to go.
And Melissa's like, I have just the sucker for this. And she texted me and was all excited about it. And I was like, of course I will. Of course I will. Yes, I will. And oh my God, it beat the shit out of me. Getting up in the middle of the night with puppy.
It's a puppy?
Yeah, it's a puppy, 3 months old.
Aww.
And the puppy's chewing on everything. Plus I had the other 2 fucking snobs with me. Eddie was the Samuel L. Jackson meme where he's got the white t-shirt or white tank top on. He's doing that stare.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was Eddie for 2 days.
Yeah.
Just from other rooms looking at the dog like that. Like, what the fuck's going on? And this is all my fault because I created this little routine for them. I walked these 3 dogs these last couple days. I looked ridiculous. I'm sure the neighborhood mocked me, made fun of me. Like that infomercial where the guy's carrying all the car washing supplies and he fumbles them all and they all go everywhere. Yeah, that was me with 3 dogs trying to walk these guys.
I can imagine that scenario, but I've not seen that commercial because I live in America.
Yeah. I think it's an American commercial.
But I think you could probably put it together from other infomercials where they're like trying to get all the cleaning products out of the cupboard and they're like,
whoa.
Yeah, he pours milk in the cereal and he misses the whole counter. Yeah, stuff like that.
Jules did that today. I was so angry. I wanted her to help me.
The big targets.
I just asked her to. So Zuzu has a tiny bowl, and I asked her to pour the old dog food into the trash. And you would think that, I don't know. And it got all over the floor, and I got kind of frustrated with her. And then it hurt her feelings, and then it turned into a whole thing.
Yeah, it immediately brought me back to a time when I was a kid and I was trying to pour some milk and I did it bad and my dad yelled at me. It took me back instantaneously. Parents don't like it when you spill. They don't like it.
No, because it's easier if we just do everything, but we don't want to do everything because we need you to do things so you become an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard being a parent.
It's tough.
Especially when you have 3 dogs.
And I got a great kid. It is still hard to be a parent.
But I mean, I killed it. I killed the 3 dogs. We got along just famously. Great dog. Australian Shepherds, not my kind of breed, but I also have 2 assholes for a dog, so I can't really say anything. I also have an idea for a movie. About it's kind of like a hot tub time machine, Judd Apatow feature. Just a stoner guy with his friends. They get stoned one night and they're all like high, and he describes the most perfect burger that he calls the new Big Mac, and everyone's like saying this is delicious, like we have to have this burger, but they're so high they forget the proper way the ingredients and what order they go in, and the whole movie is him trying to getting high with his friends over and over again, trying to recreate that night. But then he ends up getting into cooking because of it, and he meets a chef at a cooking class, a female, and they end up falling in love, and he becomes a chef.
This is actually my favorite movie that you've ever come up with. This is a great film. Nobody would ever pay for this movie, but if I was in charge of a studio, I would pay for this movie. I'm like,
yeah, it sounds kind of boring.
Now we're bringing romantic comedies back. Number 1, let's get it done. Let's go. And then number 2, I'm just thinking of all the great montages. They got to try smoking blunts, and that doesn't work. And then they pull out the bucket, Oh my God. There's all sorts of stuff we can do here.
Yeah, like they try to recreate that. And it turns out that he remembers that the only thing that made it different from the Big Mac was they toasted the bun.
Yeah, they toasted that bun.
But his life is so much better now anyway because he's fell in love. He has an apartment with this girl. He doesn't even care about the new Big Mac.
Because of love.
Because of love.
He grew up through the sandwich.
He found that other things were more important. He matured.
Can we spice it up? Can we make it the lady is running a food truck and it's like struggling, and then when they discover the magic recipe, they like introduce it at the food truck, saves the food truck. Now it's like happy ending.
Now you can't add to it, Nate. He gets all
I
angry.
like it. I like that, but the whole crux of it is he doesn't even care about this magic sandwich or the new Big Mac because he discovered love, and that's more important than the sandwich.
Can her name be something like Wendy?
I like Wendy.
Or you know what I mean? Something related to like burgers or like fast
Wendy
food.
Love.
Wendy Love. That's a really good name for a lady in a.
What's the name of a
romantic
cheese?
comedy.
What's a cheese?
Emmental.
I was going to say that too, Brent. Why did I choose
Emmental?
I don't know. I have no idea. I think of Emmental.
Camembert.
Well, her name is Emmental, but they call her M for short.
Cammy, short for Camembert.
Yeah, her name's Emmental Camembert, and they call her M Cam B.
Okay.
M Cammy.
See, this is why I don't let you guys add on to the movie, because this is now look where we're making a mockery out of it.
Yeah, we ruined it.
Last thing I want to say is I woke up to 99 notifications on my security camera that there was somebody in my driveway.
Was it the fox?
Kept on buzzing. Well, it kept on buzzing throughout the night, waking me up. And you know how you're in that kind of slumber where you know what's happening, but you don't want to fix it?
Sure.
I was in that. and a terrible sleep because of it. I woke up 99 times, and I'll send her the picture of what it was. A spider built a spider web in front of the camera.
Cool.
So, yeah, every time the spider moved in front of the camera, I got a notification of it, and it woke me up every time.
Can I tell you something that happened this week?
Of course.
I had a romantical dream about Nick when I was sleeping next to him.
Boring. Yep.
And what do you mean boring?
What do you mean romantical?
Well,
It was romantic,
my mom
Brent.
Well, it's
Was it-
sexual. A sexual
No, it was
Knocking
romance. It was really romantic.
It was an erogenous dream. My mother listens to the podcast. That was my
So?
second thing.
How do you think you were born? She knows what happens.
Okay, so I'm laying and I'm sleeping, and it's like Sunday morning, and he's awake, like on his phone. And I am in that place where you're like awake but asleep, and I want to tell him about it because he's next to me, and I think maybe I could like shoot my shot or something.
Sure.
But I can't wake up. I can't open my
Too
eyes.
sleepy.
And I'm like, and I like telling him about it. And then I just think he's like not into it. And then later on I wake up and he's like, you were talking in your sleep. But the whole time I was trying to like shoot my shot while I was talking in my sleep.
Talking like Betty Boop.
Speaking of my mother, so my mom listened to our Hidden Figures episode and she loves hearing my voice, and she made some other comments. And then she also said, good job, and that she likes hearing the men also. That's you two.
She likes hearing the men
Oh.
also. It's just
you
like Hidden
guys.
Figures. We're a part of it a little bit.
You
Yeah.
are. Yes.
We're support. We are your conduit to get things done back in the 60s.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Well, Susan, I don't hear you weekly, but I enjoy the fact that you hear us weekly. And that warms the cockles of a Canadian's heart.
I have a spider update because of Brent's spider camera. I went to the garage and there was like 3 really big spiders in this spider web by the window. And then I literally said out loud to the spiders, said, that's okay. You're allowed to be out here as long as you stay out
Aw.
here. And I thought that was a nice moment between me and the spiders where I'm like, yeah, you're allowed. This is your zone. You guys go hard. I'm not even going to be weird about this.
And they were in your office?
No, like in the garage part outside my office. I think that's what I was saying to them was like, hey,
Oh.
you can stay here
Yeah.
in the garage just so we have an understanding. I'm not going to disturb your home. I could crush your home right now. I could ruin your life.
Oh,
I'm not going to
man.
do it because this is your zone. You're good.
I like that.
So, Nate, why don't you tell everybody what movie you picked, and then Kate can do her thing where she tells us what it's about.
I chose let me see what year it is. I should have written this down.
2024.
In 1980.
Yeah.
This is the 1980 comedy. I saw one place listed as a screwball comedy, but I don't see that anywhere. But I like that word. I don't even really know what it means, but I'm like, yeah, it's a screwball comedy starring Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, Jane Fonda, Dabney Coleman. We watched 9 to 5.
We sure did.
And I would love it, Kate, if you would tell us what happens in this movie.
Heck yeah. So this movie stars Jane Fonda as Judy, Lily Tomlin as Violet, and Dolly Parton as Dora Lee. And they are 3 women that work in a corporation called Consolidated Companies. And their boss is Franklin Hart, who is very sexist and disgusting and misogynistic, and they don't like him. And so they become friends. So Lily Tomlin and Dolly were friends, and then Judy, Jane Fonda, gets a job there because she got divorced. And there's some real it's such a capsule of the time in the culture, because it's not like it is now after Me Too. So they all don't like Dabney Coleman, and so they kind of they get frustrated about some stuff because Lily Tomlin does all of the work. She's actually the leader with the ideas, but she always gets looked over for the higher up position because she's a woman. And they go out drinking and they smoke a little pot and they start fantasizing about how they would mess with him, how they'd kill him. And so the next day, Lily Tomlin is frustrated and she's getting his coffee and she thinks that she accidentally poisons him with rat poison. And that is the catalyst for hijinks that ends up with them kidnapping Dabney Coleman while his wife is on a cruise and keeping him at home. So while he's tied up, the women make all of these like really awesome, accommodating changes, and the company, or at least their department, becomes extraordinarily productive. And then the bigwigs, like the chairman of the board, comes in, and Dabney has escaped, and so they're all there, and it's the culmination. And the chairman is like, "This is fantastic, and you're such a forward thinker." And Dabney takes the credit, but because they are so proud of him, they move him to Brazil. And then Lily Tomlin takes over into his position, and everybody lives happily ever after, including Dolly Parton's character, Dolly, who becomes a country western singer at the end.
Yeah, I like that. I like that little touch at the end.
I did too. It was a great movie. The end.
Good work, Kate. You did the whole movie. You got everything.
Good enough. Good enough.
And sometimes it's all we need. So what do we talk about all of our parts of this movie?
Our favorite parts?
That we enjoyed. Sure.
Ah, great.
I want to start. I have always known about this movie basically because of the song. I had no idea Jane Fonda was in it. And going into it, I realized I had no clue what this movie was about. Like, I couldn't tell you. I knew it was about working 9 to 5 in a building. I was shocked when everything went down.
So much.
Oh my God, I had no idea this was a caper movie. I was like, this is a caper movie.
A lot of plot.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be stupid because I didn't know there was going to be plots. I was like, how are these birds going to talk for an hour and a half in an office? But oh my God, what an enjoyable film.
Yeah, I think I saw this movie one time when I was like 13 years old, like young. I haven't watched it in forever. I did not remember basically any of it except for the one part I remembered was just Dabney Coleman's head being mounted on the wall like a trophy with Jane Fonda dressed up like a safari hunter. I think that was the only part I remembered this movie. This movie was delightful. It was super fun, super interesting for sure.
It made me so. It was very. It took me back to a place inside myself that just is like, we've come so far, and yet some of these attitudes are still tinkling around. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to be. It is hard to be a beautiful. I'm not talking about myself. Just I'm going to preface this. It's really hard to be a beautiful woman in the world, and I can imagine being a beautiful woman who is in a male-dominated field and having to deal with what Dolly Parton, like the whole thing with like him deliberately making his desk so she would have to pick up stuff so he could look down her blouse. And then this week, did you see the video of Shakira dancing and then somebody trying to upskirt her on the stage?
Jesus.
I was like, can we not let women live?
That's the biggest perverted move in the world is upskirt stuff. Like, that's weird as hell.
Bathroom cameras. That's, to me, all on the same level. In toilet cams.
Oh. What the fuck? Jeez. Literally 30 seconds from this to fucking toilet cams. I love this show. I'll never stop doing this show, ever.
I like the thing they did with Dolly, too, where she's getting sexually harassed by Dabney Coleman, but then also everybody in the office is assuming that she's like hooking up with him. So she's getting like fucked from both sides. It's like everybody's being horrible to her all at once. And I think that probably still happens a lot, too.
For sure. I think that's a realistic aspect of it, how women also are misogynistic. For sure.
Yeah, they should have been lifting her up instead of putting her down.
Yeah, Lily Tomlin was the only one in the office who wasn't like that. It was like everybody else seemed to be pretty, but even Lily was a little bit.
I listen, there's beautiful women in the world. And then there's Dolly Parton.
It's crazy, especially like 1980 Dolly Parton. Like, holy moly!
It's like, I don't know how to describe. It would be like working in an office building, knowing that there is the most expensive, fastest, dangerous jet in the world.
No, I'd quit.
Office.
I'd quit before I made a fool of myself.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I need a new job. I cannot be around God's perfect creation. I can't look at her.
Have you guys ever met someone where you first see them and you can't stop smiling? Like you just
No.
Okay. Like, have you ever met someone in person so attractive, or like you were so instantly attracted to them that, and then you get to know them and they're like garbage.
Oh no, I'm just like, if I see someone like that, I'm like trying to put as much distance between me and them as possible. I'm just like, I cannot deal with this.
First time I saw Melissa, I went home, broke up with my girlfriend.
That's romantic. Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's romantic.
She was the Dolly. She was the Dolly of Cape Breton. That's the thing a lot of people don't know about Melissa.
Yes, I'm sure she'll love that we called him the Dolly of Cape Breton. Here's the thing about Dolly, and this is not a knock. I don't get it, but this is what I always feel about Dolly. Dolly has been a mainstay of my life from the time I was born till now, as a 40-year-old male. No matter what picture of what decade, of what generation, of what era I've seen of Dolly Parton, she has always looked like a hot 55-year-old woman.
Sure.
So when she was 20, she looked like the hottest 55-year-old woman in the world. She's 70, looks like the hottest 55-year-old woman in the world.
She's kind of ageless. She kind of lives in this like ageless, ethereal. She has some kind of magic quality to her because of the sweetness. Like it's. And joy, she is like joy.
Even in this movie, when he's being horrible, she's like deflecting it in this way that like...
So charming and like casual.
So casual. Perfect word, Kate. That's like, it's like somehow she's got so much charm that like even someone being a horrible sexually harassing her, she just like fucking judo moves it with casualness, like just slightly moves her shoulder and the person flips over. It's like, I don't know where this person came from.
And then she only gets upset when he like pushes her down onto the couch. And then she's like, and then she ties him up because she's so like he won't stop touching her. And it's like Earl has to die. Like this is like revenge porn for women a little bit.
Before we get into the word revenge porn, Dolly's lovable because she always looks like she's watching a water skiing squirrel video. Like she just always looks like happy and like, yeah, that's cute. You know, she's like, if she could, I bet you she could make a really good pie or a cake.
I bet she could do anything. I bet she could do anything.
Yeah.
She's so interesting, man. Do you know where she's got full arm sleeve tattoos?
I did know that, and she has torso tattoos as well.
I didn't know any of this.
She's got secrets that we can't even imagine.
She's a bunch of, they're all like butterflies.
She's going to be the next Betty White. Like we're all going to be like,
she's
no.
beyond Betty White already.
Popularity wise.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but
like when.
Yeah, like we don't want to see her go.
No, we'll have lost something that'll never return.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention at some point in this podcast that I have visited Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and it was magical. And the highlight was the museum with her costumes, which the proportions are insane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This whole character was definitely had to be Christina Hendricks' character, right? Like they had to base it off her character from Mad Men.
Maybe like a little.
Just because she has big boobs and.
Okay, let's settle something right now. There's big boobs, and then there's big boobs attached to what Dolly Parton is working with. Like you just said, her proportions.
Well,
but I would argue Christina Hendricks has a sturdy body shape to hold up her. I guarantee you Christina Hendricks' breasts are real and Dolly Parton's are absolutely not real.
1,000,000%.
I read that she had 2 implants in each breast, and then she took them out.
Yeah, that sounds uncomfortable.
Either way, I'm a big fan of both women.
It's so one of the craziest things about this movie is like Dolly is so electric that there's also two other ladies who go to work in this movie that we haven't even gotten to talking about them yet. So that's like how ethereal Dolly is. But like Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin both put in work in this movie big time.
Oh, I have a big note. Jane Fonda is sneaky hotter. Jane Fonda is the hottest person in this movie.
She's been hot beautiful. Forever.
She's just
yeah. And I like that. This is a tired old meme and saying, but I was not familiar with her game. That's why my name is Jane Ferrari, because everyone would like to have that in the garage.
Vroom, vroom.
I don't know.
Okay.
Vroom, vroom, yeah.
Ted Turner. That's who she married.
She married
Ted Turner.
I bet that was a fun couple, though, right? Go to a dinner party with Jane Fonda and Ted Turner. There's
I bet they argued the whole time.
Couple drinks in you, go to a Braves game. Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
So we had, like, this is my thing. We had Dolly Parton. We've already made her a goddess. We said Jane Fonda is sneaky hotter, but Jane Fonda was crazy. Lily Tomlin had the outfits to die for.
Oh, man. The drip.
David Bowie would kill for these outfits. The Japanese silk that she wore every single day in the office for some reason.
No, that was
amazing.
Like, what I loved is that that was like her house coat while she was in the office, and then she puts on her like business coat, and I was like, that's a fucking
she goes to work.
That's the level I hope to attend to one day.
She had a leather belt with a lightning bolt on it while she's making coffee.
And I think she has the best scene in the movie because I think her killing Dabney Coleman scene is the funniest one, and she's being so funny, like pretending to be a Disney princess, but like that's where you see that like Jane Fonda's the best like straight actress. Dolly is the most like magnetic on screen, and then Lily Tomlin is like the comedy chops. It's like when she's in that scene, you're like, she is the funniest out of all three of them by far. Like she's hilarious.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Did you guys ever watch their show, the one with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin that came out recently?
I think I watched the first season of it. That's because Michael Douglas and the guy from Law and Order are in it, right?
Yes. I loved that show, and they still have it. Like this is the great thing. Like this movie would not have worked if three of them did not have that chemistry. And you could really tell that there was like sisterhood chemistry in there. And I don't know if men can identify when that's fake or real, but it felt really real. Like when they were there's this scene in the car and they're all in the front seat, which I think is hilarious.
Yep.
Like
noticed that too.
I just think this script was really well paced and really let each of them shine. Like they each get
Jane
their own way to shine.
Yeah, I think was she supposed to be kind of like no, she was supposed to be kind of like reserved and doubting herself, and
yeah, she had a big sun hat to a job interview.
That's right.
When the movie started, I was like, in the very first 5 minutes, when they're trying to establish that she's like, this is kind of her first time out in the world. Like she got married and she's been a housewife, and now she's got divorced. It's her first job. They mentioned that to Lily Tomlin, that it's Jane Fonda's first job. And I was like, I don't know if Jane Fonda's going to be able to pull off this like naive lady who's never been out in the world. And then as the movie goes on, I'm like, she's doing a great job. She fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was biggest surprise was. I didn't know all this happened in this movie, because it's just one of those movies that is the song is more popular than the movie and you don't give it any mind, but it's a great movie to watch and made me want to have a secretary.
Oh my God. I'd give anything to have an administrative assistant.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh
I'm going one level further. I'd like to have like a relationship like Sherlock Holmes has with the lady who owns his house, and she's like knocking on his door, bringing him tea, like, Sherlock, you haven't eaten in 36 hours.
Nate wants a mother. What he wants.
That's good.
Mom!
The meatloaf. I don't think anyone's beating that note. Nate, you got a quiz for us?
I have a couple more comments though.
Okay, lay them out.
Similar music to Clue. like the
Definitely.
music that's in the house search, and then I had to look it up to see if they were the same person, and they were not. These great hijinks movies aren't as fun now that there's cameras and smartphones. And I was writing that when they were like stealing the body. Like,
yeah. There's not enough. You can't do anything now because of the goddamn phones.
Men are gross, and Dolly does not take shit. That's what I wrote.
True.
Did he mean to go cross-eyed the first time he was tied up? Dabney Coleman crossed his eyes. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, there's nothing that like happens and like that can make you go cross-eyed. It's funny when people do that.
Oh, and then when he's tied up in his own bedroom and he has this fan and he's got all this junk on, and my thought was, my first thing I'm doing is turning on that fan. Like,
You'd be so hot.
I don't understand people that do not like air circulating around them.
That's very specific.
It's a strong statement that I completely agree with. I need air moving whatever room I'm in right now. I got 2 fans going. I got a ceiling fan and a fan at the window.
So Nick and I would say that you have multiple vertices going, and there's lots of ventricles.
Vertices. Yeah, I got lots of ventricles.
And there's lots of what?
Vertices, ventricles, vortexes. I don't know. We use V words. It's an inside joke with us. So you guys have talked about how tall men do well in business, and then when we see the chairman, he is much taller than Dabney Coleman. He is the tallest guy there.
Exactly.
Bullshit. I'm over it, and I'm ready to make a stand.
Like a tall Colonel Sanders. How could anyone compete with that?
Yeah. If you look good in a cowboy hat, that's the male version of red lipstick.
Oh.
And you're wearing cowboy boots, and that gives you another 3 inches also.
Damn, that's a good point, Kate. I need to start wearing lifts.
Yeah. I got to get into this whole... I've always wanted to be a cowboy guy. Like, I've always wanted to have cowboy
You could
boots.
easily integrate cowboy boots into your wardrobe.
I couldn't recommend a man with a foot injury. Like, I can't imagine a worse thing for you than to try and cram those doggies into a cowboy boot.
Oh, my God. His foot's cracking.
Yeah, go to the foot specialist. And I'm like walking to the foot specialist office, and I got spurs on. He can hear me from a mile away, or she can hear me. And I come in, and they're like, "You got like fucking alligator cowboy boots?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I got my cowboy hat on. I'm like, "Yeah."
I feel like we're gonna have to cut these off you to inspect your feet.
Not my gators.
And my last comment was, Dolly drives the coolest brown truck. Like,
Of course she does.
just like, she's
I know.
the coolest.
She could do no wrong.
It was a great movie. Great movie.
Yeah, like if you're like me that you never saw the movie, you just know the song. The movie's good. Watch the movie.
For sure. And I think it was a perfect choice for this month. There is this is like a top 5 lady movie.
Yeah, you get it all with this one. You get it all with what ladies can bring to the table. They bring it, and you get it all.
And the ladies that are in the movie are like some of the highest quality American women that you can have.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Lily Tomlin, more like it.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Lily Topless.
Oof. Well,
Sure.
okay.
If I had the chance, why not?
Shall we quiz?
Shall we quiz?
I'm ready to quiz.
Well, here's the 9 to 5 7. We'll go Kate answers first. In the first scene, Lily Tomlin is wearing a stylish komodo with a fancy belt. What animal does the belt have on it? A golden eagle, golden butterfly, a golden swan, or a golden hummingbird?
I'm going to say eagle.
I'm gonna say swan.
I was going to say swan.
Choo choo, hop on the Butterfly Express because the correct
Really?
answer was a golden butterfly.
Butterfly?
She had the best belts.
She had such swag in this movie.
Oh my god. This is definitely me saying wearing the fit, not letting the fit wear you.
Oh, yeah.
She was wearing the fit.
God, look.
For sure.
She got so many fits off.
I wish I could.
Surprised she found time to
That
kill.
high waist Komodo combo. Imagine.
Oh,
Dabney Coleman makes a speech about teamwork. He mentions his coach. What was the coach's name?
Oh,
okay.
Was it Coach Baker, Coach Wilson, Coach Fry, or Coach Palmer?
Oh, these are all very good because I thought once I
are
hear it,
good.
I'll know it. I'm going to say Coach Palmer.
I'm going to say Coach Fry.
Well, I'll order a burger to go with your correct answer, Kate, because it was Coach Fry.
Ooh.
That's like that's
That's good. I didn't know where you were going.
Took a long walk.
yeah.
I walked with you, though.
I appreciate you guys for following me down the trail.
I was limping behind, keeping up.
During Lily Tomlin's murder fantasy, there are several cartoon animals. Which animal does not appear in the film?
Oh,
A beaver, a raccoon, a rabbit, or a squirrel?
raccoon.
I don't recall seeing the beaver, Nate.
Well, both the raccoon and the beaver were present. And
I
this is
hate
the
it so
Squirrel
much.
Express. This is the Squirrel Express.
This is so stupid. This is so dumb.
I was like, they couldn't leave out a squirrel.
Yeah, me.
A squirrel would have to be.
I'm gonna. You know what? I didn't want to be the guy.
Pull it
but
up.
I'm
Pull it
I'm
up.
going to rewatch. I might rewatch that scene to see because if I see a fucking squirrel, I'm gonna
This
lose
might be- remember when
my
we did-
mind.
Do you guys remember when I did the quiz for the Muppet Christmas?
Yeah.
And the
Controversy.
rats.
Yeah, there was
very
like then
controversial.
Count the
Ray,
rats.
Ray came in with the Zapruder film.
Oh yeah,
Ray,
second rat.
shakes fist.
Second rat. Yeah.
There's a second rat on the grassy knoll.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We see a shot
How many questions?
where we've done
Sorry.
3 and there's 4 more.
Okay.
We see a shot of the Rideau rat box, the poison. How much rat
Yep.
poison is in the box? 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, or 4 pounds of rat poison.
That's a 2-pound box of rat poison.
I'm going 3.
I knew I was going to get you because it was a 1 pound box of rat
Mother-
poison.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Nate?
You only need a pound at a time. 2 pounds, that's too much poison.
There's people on blood thinners called warfarin that's rat poison. And when I first started my job 20 years ago, people were like, oh, I'm on that rat poison. Then someone else would say
Is
it. I'm
it
like,
really?
what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Are you kidding? Is it
No.
really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Oh, there you go. Die.
So you probably die from internal bleeding
The rats.
if you eat rat poison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably right.
Yeah. That's what, yeah.
Science.
Yeah, they can't stop. It's a anticoagulant. Yeah, so they get
Can't
the
stop,
rat.
won't stop.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one time where it kills you. Well, every rock star overdosed. So, okay, let's go.
Speaking of being sick, what is the name of the
Yeah.
hospital they steal the body from? St. Ambrose, St. Catherine, St. Mary's, or St. Bartholomew's?
I'm going to go St. Ambrose.
I'm going to go St. Mary's.
Kate, you have done it again.
Did I even watch this movie?
Yeah, Brent's still big zero.
Well, you were staring at Dolly Parton's chesticles.
No, I told you. John, my name's Jane Ferrari.
Yeah, he was looking into Jane Fonda's beautiful eyes.
Well, I was looking at Dolly's chesticles.
How many bullets does Jane Fonda shoot at Dabney Coleman? 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Oh, she went for it. I think 5.
I'm going to say 4.
Brent was correct. It was 5 bullets. It was 5 shots. She really did go for it.
Gone forever.
Okay. You kind of started that off with like Brent was correct, but
No,
I know. I thought he was.
you were correct.
I don't like the
Okay, so
sullying
I
of it.
have to get this right or you
Yep.
win.
I just want to
Okay.
clarify that I was 100% completely correct and there was no.
I'm sorry that
muddying of
my
the
tone
water.
of voice didn't indicate how correct you were because nobody's ever been this correct.
Thank you.
You nailed it.
I just like, I'm not going to get a lot of points. So what I do get,
enjoy it while you
let's
can.
just make it. Yeah, let's make it good.
Yeah, let's
I'm not going to get this
Nobody wants to win the championship during the COVID years, or you know what I mean? Like that's what it felt like to me. Like winning the NBA championship in the bubble
doesn't count.
Yeah, asterisk. I don't want that question to have an asterisk by it.
Okay.
It was 5 bullets. I got it right. One would say it was probably the hardest question asked.
One might.
Yeah. Okay. You guys battle it out.
What brand of champagne do the ladies celebrate with? Dabney Coleman gets a bottle of champagne from tall Colonel Sanders. The ladies at the end of the movie drink it. Is it Bollinger, Krug, Tattinger, or Moet? Catherine, you go first.
I don't know. I'm going to say Krug.
I'm going to say, what was not the Bollinger, not the Monet, or the Moet. What was the second one?
Tattinger, Krug, Bollinger?
Yeah. Tattinger.
I'm going to crack open a bottle of Moet to celebrate my victory because it was Moet champagne. 2-2.
Congratulations, Dabney Nateman.
I'm going to go ahead and award myself a gold medal for that quiz. Best quiz ever written. Speaking of medals.
Will you write your name? Write your name on the paper and underline.
Okay, I'm writing it. I'm doing it, Kate. I'm doing it right now. 2 underlines. Nate. Ooh,
I think
that's right.
Point.
When you win on the quiz that you create is extra special. So I'm happy for you.
Would you guys like to hand out some bronze medals?
Oh, this is and as long as I can give it a gold and a silver with it.
Woo.
I wanted to say it.
Oh,
you can say it.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's
I refuse to do any more segments.
You got to do it.
I won't do any more segments. You guys ready?
I also want to hand. No, let's move on.
No,
let's move on.
No, I don't want to move on. I was teeing you up. All the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
Come on. Now, I think we should
put your hands up.
Remember I taught myself how to do that dance in the shower and I fell? You guys remember that story?
That's how you originally hurt
Is that
your
what's
foot.
wrong with your foot?
No, I fell. I was trying to do the pump
joke.
walk. No, it's fine. I'm glad that I'm going to be a big target for you guys. I was doing the pump walk in the shower and I fell trying to do the pump walk.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to give out bronze medals, I think.
All luck will.
Don't edit or cut any of this. Just keep it all in.
I want to give out silver and gold ones too.
Yeah,
perfect.
Do it.
Let's do it. This is Kate's episode. This is Kate's very funny episode.
It's all right. Show me.
Show me.
This is hard, man. This is hard.
My bronze goes to Jane Fonda because she, I believe, had a smaller role than the other two gals in IMO. And Jane did great. She gets a bronze.
Man. I'm giving my bronze to Dolly Parton.
It's almost the same thing you've ever said on this podcast.
I know. I knew it was going to be a controversial take when I went into it. But here's my thing. And this is my fault. I can't take Dolly Parton serious as an actress because of what I talked about before, where she always looks like she's watching a squirrel video and she's just so talented and good at everything. Everyone knows her for her singing and her songs and all that it's no fault of her own. She was a lovely actress, but I could tell she was just having a good time. She's like, I'm Dolly Parton. I'm here. I know why she's there. She's having a good time. And I couldn't, like, she's smiling at parts that she's not supposed to be smiling at.
That is not true.
Well, I don't know why we even do the segment then. Yeah. Why do we do the segment if I pick something and we just say, no, it's not, you can't have that?
You're right.
What's the point of doing this?
I feel both like I want to yell at you and also you're correct. Like you get to choose your medal. It is your medal. It's
my medal to give. I think she was great, but I could tell she she's not a serious actress. Put it that way.
I am following Kate. I gave my bronze medal to Jane Fonda. This is hard. It is hard to rank them. I wish I could just do a triple gold. But Lily has my favorite scene, so Jane has to receive my bronze medal.
I have a tie for silver. The tie is between Dolly Parton and Dabney Coleman, because I believe that Dabney Coleman in real life is a misogynist and a bigot. So I think he did a great
And
job.
a little worm. He's a worm.
He is a worm, yes. And of course, Dolly is just, you can't take your eyes off of her for whatever reason. And I love when she gets angry. It's kind of like when Kermit gets angry. You know what I mean?
Point.
And you like,
Yeah.
you know they're angry, but just like kind of cute.
You just made my point for me. Literally made
It really
my point for
helped
me.
Brent's point. I'm not going to lie.
Literally. Like her most dramatic scene, you compared it to Kermit the Frog. Thank you for letting
I
me
love
get
Kermit.
Yeah, me too.
I love Kermit.
beloved character. How many times have you seen Kermit nominated for a fucking Golden Globe? Not many.
He is a fake animal.
Well, I'm just saying. I
Don't
also
you-
have it. Let's.
You're done talking. It's
No.
Nate's
No, it's
turn.
Brent.
No,
Isn't it?
actually,
Brent has to do his
It's
silver?
actually my turn.
Damn it.
It's my
I got
time
him.
and this. I feel like we should do a little podcast decision here, and I feel like that. What Kate just did there, and I'm guilty of it as well. I've given out to ties. I feel like we should ban the tie.
I don't think we should ban anything. You know.
Okay, but if we're not going to ban the tie, I get to make comments about the tie every time someone picks a tie.
100%. Yeah, that's
Okay,
definitely the
perfect.
other side of the rule.
My silver is going to the lovely Jane Fonda. Jane Ferrari got a Honda Ferrari. Yeah, well, I will get the lyrics right.
You're so good.
I know she gets the silver because most movies they play like they take this kind of timid, mousy looking woman and then they do like a makeover, like Cinderella's story, like they make her look beautiful. This is the odd situation where they take a beautiful woman, make her mousy looking, but she's so beautiful, she shines through the mousiness, but you still believe the mousiness.
Yeah, somehow she pulls it off.
Silver medal.
I'm going to give my silver medal to Lily Tomlin. I like her in anything that she's in. She has incredible comedic timing, and she is just so natural in this movie. She she has that one scene where she's answering the phone and like checking stuff off, and like she's just sitting at her desk, and she just like she's got like. It's like watching someone dribble a basketball real well.
That
She's just
boss
smooth.
energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's just smooth with it. So yeah, silver for being smooth with it. Lily
Smooth
Tomlin.
with it. Yeah, I can't wait to write that. My thing, smooth with it.
And that's why she got my gold. Because Lily Tomlin gets my gold because she embodied that character. She was the most believable in her role.
Yes.
And I just loved it. I just loved her. I thought she was the funniest. I thought she was the most interesting. And she had the biggest part, I think.
Depends what part you're talking about. That's a good one.
All right, Gary.
Oh, I forgot about Gary. Gold medal, LT, not Lawrence Taylor, Lily Tomlin. When I say you wear the fit, not let the fit wear you, this is why. Look at that belt with the lightning bolts on it. Kill the boss, stealing bodies, being funny. Gold medal.
Yeah, I think I would like to see a collage of photos of all the outfits that she wears in this movie, and I would look at that.
We need an administrative assistant for this.
We need an administrative assistant to make
We do.
yeah, a vision board.
We need an assistant.
I'm giving my gold to Dolly Parton. I thought that we would all choose her, and now I feel like you guys both chose Lily Tomlin for your gold, so I'm actually on the outside looking in. It's been quite the turnaround. I feel like I'm in the spin cycle.
It's simp behavior.
It's
a
true.
simp.
It's actually true, though. I am a simp for Dolly Parton. Every moment that she's on screen, I'm just like, Can't take my eyes off her. And this is her first movie. She's coming in here with some two, like, these are two real fighters.
Oh.
These are like top 10 in their weight division. This is not an easy welcome to the octagon of acting.
Mm-hmm.
She held her own 5 rounds, split decision. No, Dolly Parton gold medal. Also the song. She wrote the song, you guys. She wrote the song, you guys, on her fingernail. She did tap, 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 tap.
She
tap,
did.
Tap.
It's a
Now,
simp
let's
pick.
all sing
It's
it.
simp behavior, and I respect it. And I'm glad you
Thank
went
you.
there. I respect it.
Thank you.
Now on 3, we'll start singing the song. 1, 2, 3. Working 9 to 5. Haven't really did the better.
Da, da, da. But we're waiting to make a living.
Lose your mind and something is something else. I just can't believe it.
You guys, you lost each other in the middle, but then you nailed it. You nailed it at the end.
That's what 10 years of working together gets
That's
you.
what friendship
Yeah,
does.
10 years of knowing, like, I'll let her go. I'll let her take the high parts, let her go, but I was going to bring it back home.
Well, I rate that 10 out of 10. Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Sure would.
Yes, sir.
The script for this film, 9 to 5, 1980. What did you guys think about the script for this movie?
Absolutely wild, insane. Had no idea where it was going because I'd never bothered to watch it. This one gets a 9.
I liked everything about it. I'm giving it a 10.
I am going right in between you guys. I'm going to give it a 9.5 because I think the caper part stretches on a little bit too long. Like the last part of the movie is like, oh, we probably could have like skipped about 10 minutes of this and it would have been a really tight, funny comedy. So it gets docked 0.5. It's a 9.5.
Gotcha.
The art direction for this movie. What did you guys think of the props, the sets, the costumes,
The belts.
the belts, the komodos?
Oh, it's a weird thing.
The contraption.
Yeah, it's one decade going into another, which is always tough. But man, they took the best of the 70s and the best of the early 80s and combined it. This is saved before its time. If it didn't get 2 80s in it, so I'm going to give it a 9.
I'm going to give it a 10 because of the contraption.
Yeah, respect that. We love a contraption on this show.
Oh, they installed a garage door opener that had a pulley on it that pulled him up when he was getting too fired up.
Nasty.
Yeah.
You just hit that garage door opener. That's a 10 for me. That's a 10 for me. This one's interesting. Okay. The music for this movie. What did you guys think of the music for this movie?
Well, it was like Clue.
I'm going to go 7. 9 to 5. 9 to 5's banger, but you can't rely on the same banger over and over again. And they did. It was just 9 to 5, different tempos. Don't respect it. 7.
This was hard for me because I like that little Clue style music that Kate's talking about, but then they played the same music like 4 times. It was the same little Clue loop. But 9 to 5 is so good. It's very hard for me to decide.
Listen, I don't usually try to sway people. I'm going to step in. Nate, they use the same thing over and over again. They named the movie after the fucking song. They kept beating the same horse with that bat. They kept on going to a dry well.
Song. I bet they had the name of the movie.
No.
Before the song.
Absolutely. I don't. But that's just, hey.
I think the song is so good that it raises this to an 8, but the other parts of the music are so bad that it drags it down to an 8. That's my final decision. Locked in.
Yep.
I will follow Nate's lead and also give it an 8.
This is an American comedy. That's what it is. It's a comedy that was filmed in America.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the funniest movie I've ever seen. It's fun. I would say it's fun. I got a lot of smiles.
Very fun.
A lot of smiles, but not a lot of laughs. Not a lot of like, boo, boo, boo. So I'm going to dock it 2.5 points. I'm going to give it a 7.5.
I'm going to give it an 8. I think it's a joyful film.
I like where Nate was going with it. I wanted to give it a 7, but then Kate was like 8, and I was like, I was pleasantly surprised with it.
Blah, 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 blah.
So I was pleasantly surprised with it, but not a lot of laughs, so 7.5.
Yeah, it'd be better. I don't know what you would call this movie because it's like there is a category where this is like a 10 in the category, but I can't think of what that category is. Like, I don't know.
Feminist fantasy film.
Sure, that I would have given it a 10 if this was a feminist fantasy film. I would have given it a 10 in a second. But our theme this month is Ladies' Month. It was Kate's choice. It's time to celebrate ladies and women in films.
Mm-hmm.
As far as this month goes, how would you rate this movie?
Well, I've already rated it for myself earlier, and this is revenge porn for a woman in the working world, and it is a 10. This is full of ladies doing the best of ladies.
Yeah, this was a female seminar. They put on a clinic. 10.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give myself a 10, sure. I'm going to take it where I can get it because I thought it was great.
I'm going to give myself a 10.
I'll get a total score here. We got a lot of integers this week. This calculator is going to start heating up, fucking smoke spitting out of it.
I bet this gets a 42.
This movie gets a 44.3. 44.3.
44.3.
Did quite
better
well.
than I thought.
Yep, it did quite
Let's see what else. Godzilla vs. Kong got a 44.8.
It's the best show. It's the best
It's the
show.
best show.
Bram Stoker's Dracula got a 44.7.
Those glasses.
Let's see what else got a.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh, The Jerk. The Jerk got a 44.4. And that's a similar time period. The Jerk and 9 to 5.
You led with the best movie. This is Kate's episode for sure. Yeah.
That's fucking funny. I guess we got to pick a movie for next week, hey?
Yeah, it's audience.
Do we have
show.
options?
We do. I have tons of options. I'm going to read them all. This is given to by viewers for Ladies Month. I'm going to read them off. We're going to pick some of what we find interesting, and we'll go from there. Are we ready for our options?
Sir, yes, sir.
There's a ton of them, so if I double up, I'm sorry. Little Women, Bridesmaids, Steel Magnolias, Troop Beverly Hills, Showgirls, Bend It Like Beckham, The Green Mile, Portrait of a Lady on Fire, Barbie, The Handmaiden, Ready or Not, Annihilation, The Witch, which is The Witch, Under the Skin, Midsummer, First Wives Club, Naiad, Drop Dead Gorgeous, Bottoms, Thelma and Louise, Practical Magic, Birth, Rebirth, Girls Trip, Heavenly Creatures, The Craft, Ghost World, The Breaker Uppers, Love Lies Bleeding, Clock Watchers, Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion, Spanglish, The Descent, Ocean's 8, Lord of the Rings, Practical Magic, Baby Mama. And that's our choices, folks.
Some of those were not.
Yeah, there's some Lord of the Rings, some Green Miles suggested. Those are some,
Yeah.
There's 2 ladies in all 3 movies of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, some people like to have a little good time on Twitter, I think, and that's fine.
They like to have a little fun.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So
What do you guys have?
I went very what I would normally pick. I picked Bridesmaids, I picked Barbie, and I picked Annihilation.
What about you, Kate?
Well, I wanted you to say, Nate.
I picked Bridesmaids, Annihilation, First Wives Club, The Craft, and Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion.
And I picked Bridesmaids, Steel Magnolias, Barbie, and First Wives Club. So we all agreed on Bridesmaids.
That's a triple Bridesmaids month.
I think it will be fun to end out on a very funny note. A Kristen
A
Wiig.
lot of strong female comedy this month.
We get Kristen Wiig back.
Get Kristen Wiig back. We get Maya Rudolph. We get, who's that? Melissa McCarthy's
McCarthy.
big debut.
And the
And we get Barb.
We get Barb.
And we get the blonde from
We get Barb and Star.
Reno 911.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I don't know about
I could see her and I could see her name. Look it up.
I am on it, Reno.
And I think Jonathan
Iowa.
Hamburgers is in this movie.
Yes, he is.
Her
He's the worst.
Name is
And I love that Irish guy that's in it.
Wendy McClendon.
Wendy. I was going to say Whitney, and I knew that was wrong. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she plays Deputy Clementine. Yeah, so Bridesmaids is, and that was Blaine's pick. Blaine Williams. So Blaine. He's definitely gonna want to do the quiz. So he gets to do the quiz. All right.
Blaine's not lame.
No, Blaine is not lame. So Bridesmaids is gonna end off the month. And then next month is my month to pick. So next episode we'll have the October pick, which is my month.
Do you know what you're doing?
I do.
Is it scary?
Maybe. Or I might come into left field and pick out non-scary movies.
You never know. He might say pumpkin movies, and that could mean anything.
Yeah. Might be your favorite Ernest Halloween movie.
I know which one mine
Scared
is.
Straight.
Everyone wants to go
That means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
The breakout comedy of the year has arrived. Bridesmaids has top critics and audiences across America dancing in the aisles. It's hilarious, heartfelt, and unforgettable. 2 thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Bridesmaids, rated R.
That's a Brent joke.
Now, Susan listens to this show, and I don't think we should talk about
That's
it.
not coming with us. Don't worry. I don't think any of this is. It was great.
It was. Well, listen, we'll tell people that you made a great joke,
Yeah.
but we had to cut it due to me being gross. Okay?
Okay.